Alrighty, so here it is. 2004 Honda Accord. Kept in Canada. The body was anti-rusted every year, and had an electronic anti-rust on it. And if you can see, yeah, a little bit of surface that's forming in there. Back end where it normally rots is perfect. I'm just gonna sand this down in a couple of weeks and do a nice undercoat to protect it. Under the car, shot for anti-rust. This is just a trailer hitch, just was never shooted. But bottom of the car, honestly, super mint, surprisingly. And I mean, that goes for the whole line. Nothing's pierced. Leather seats with the headrest, with the head units and the rest, got the protectors with it also. I gotta figure out how to work that. Don't mind the mess of the tools right now, it's kind of messy in here. Got that comfy leather. Unfortunately, it's an automatic, but I don't really mind. Navi, but the guy bypassed this. This still works for the Climate, but the previous owner bypassed everything until the secondary head unit. That I'm gonna have to change out because the head unit retracts for CDs, and when it retracts, the screen turns off. When it turns back on, it never, or when it goes back its spot, it never turns back on. So that I'm gonna probably get like a Toto, something like that. There, I found one on the marketplace. I'm gonna go pick up this week. Fortunately, it doesn't have a sunroof, but that don't really matter. And as you see, I'm not exaggerating when I said I put everything new. If you look, it's all brand new hubs. The only thing I didn't change on this side is the upper control arm, because the upper control arm is actually in pretty decent condition. Nor did I do the lower one, but I did the bushing because that came mounted to the hub. New brakes, new pads, as you've all seen on this side. Same thing for this side. This side is 100% brand new. Everything's new. Inner and outer tie rod ends, lower control arms, linkets, upper control arms, knuckle, wheel bearing, lower bushings. I got the new axle for the passenger side right there. I'm gonna order a lowering spring eventually, or that might be my next order. Within the next couple of weeks, I might actually lower this thing. Give it that nice look. So there you go. And that's the Accord. Now, I'm going to give a little rundown on the vehicle, besides exterior wise. I paid $600 for the car. Old owner did a lot of work, has a rebuilt transmission in it, which is mainly why I jumped on it, because it's rare to find a $600 car with a rebuilt tranny in it. Has less than 40,000 on it. And I drove it here and it runs really, really nice. Engine runs super smooth aside from the oil leaks. I only noticed that after parking the vehicle that she was leaking oil. Like I said in my before, I previewed the power steering pump. The tensioner pulley I kind of previewed, but didn't 100% preview it because, well, I didn't want to spend all that, but I ended up doing it anyway. Another $200. So in total, if I do the math, we're about $1,200 in. Whole new front suspension, Amazon kit. I paid those 200 and something for 280. Had to buy the knuckles separate. Those were $128 a piece. Power steering pump was $60. Tensioner pulley was bought from AutoZone. Paid $210. Tax included. The solenoid was another $50 something dollars. I got the brakes, which were another 200 and something. So I'm either under or just above $1,000 vested into it as of right now. That's just maintenance wise. I'm not 100% sure if all this is going to fix my oil leak issue. I know the solenoid, as I showed you guys, the solenoid is where? a little bit dirty now, so you can't see, but the solenoid gasket has multiple cracks in it. One there, one there, one there, one there, two there, one there, one there, one there. So I mean, she was due. Till the upper solenoid was the upper seal was finished too. You can see seepage right there. So I mean, I've been told by many people that I have a bulletproof version of the Honda engine, which is the K24A. I have no idea. I've only ever driven Hondas with the 1.8 liter, and personally, I really like the 1.8 liter. Everybody hates it. Buy a Honda, buy an SI, buy an SI, buy an SI, buy an SI. Like, I understand it. Buy an SI. But not everybody has the budget for an SI, which is another reason why I chose the K24A and the Accord, because the Accord was budget friendly. I have minor repairs to do on it, and I was able to have that same engine, or not have the I was able to have the VTEC engine, unlike the 1.8 liter. The 1.8 liter is fun, it's a peppy car. Once you start understanding the vehicle and understanding how you can make, not gonna say power, but start understanding how you can make your vehicle respond better. Because I've never made much top end power in these vehicles. I've never modified my 1.8 liters, but I have played with them enough to bring out more acceleration, more response time, more throttle response there for you special words. So never had an issue. I've ran a lot of my Civic 1.8 liters on high octane. I've been told by everybody that I'm gonna end up melting the casting in the engine. Failed to do so far. So for this is a new experience for me. I don't understand the K24s. I've been up a lot lately, besides working on the car from lunchtime to 10, 11 o'clock at night, like I've been the last 2 days, to getting home, taking a shower with my phone in my head and reading forums, eating with my phone in my hand, and staying up to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning reading forums again, trying to figure out what and where exactly all the oil leaks could be coming from, because personally I don't really feel like taking off the timing case. So I'm hoping this fixes my main oil leak. Like I said earlier, might have to do the valve cover gasket, but I feel like it's been opened before because it has not the original gasket, it has gray RTV in it. So I mean, that will be an experience for another time. Right now, we're gonna get back to suspension work. Gotta install this axle. Gotta reinstall the hub because the hub is just sitting in a spot right now as we speak. I gotta take out the hub, install the axle, reinstall the hub, put on the new brakes. I ended up breaking the wheel speed sensor. See if I can get this up in back here. This little guy. This little guy goes right into the top of the hub. So it tracks your wheel speed, is what I'm guessing. And the name, kind of obvious what it does. Wheel speed sensor. Unfortunately, I broke this off yesterday trying to get it out of the hub, because I feel like I melted it to the hub because that torch was on the hub before I took it off. Ended up breaking the head off of it. So that I got another one coming. That was $26 off of Amazon. So far for maintenance wise, all that seems to need to be done right now. Like I said, I got the whole new front end, whole new brakes. I got majority of all the squeaks and pulls out of the front. So we're gonna see how this goes in the long run. Don't get me wrong, the vehicle has 370,000 kilometers. I kind of walked myself into that one, even though I paid $600 for the vehicle. But I look at it this way, I don't plan on leaving the engine OEM forever. Yeah, I'm not going to build it overnight because I am dailying the car at the same time. So I'm going to daily it over the winter, and then when winter's through next spring, I'm going to start looking towards another daily vehicle. Maybe I might jump back in another 9th gen Civic with the 1.8 liter. I love them. This is a very fun car while I've had it, the white one. If you haven't seen that one, go to my other videos. You can see I've done suspension work on this one, on that one also. But yeah, I do plan on building this engine. When? God knows. Spent enough money on it for now. I'm going to recuperate my funds a little bit. And then jump on to building. I did find some forged rods off Marketplace for a K24A the guy was building, which is very tempting. Four forged rods. He's actually $600 for. So I mean, it's on top of my head. Think about it, but I have to tear down the engine. I do want to eventually open the valve cover and paint it, and also see what the internals say like, because I mean, the engine runs super smooth. You'll see later on through the video. I'm gonna have it up and running and get everything in spot. Just gotta finish building. Might break this into 2 parts. So. I mentioned it before. Energy of choice, NOS. Never lets me down. Alrighty, so. That's it for this one. Got bee fly in my face. Alright, we're gonna get to installing this axle. Did the other one on the other side. This one's just a lot longer. I'm gonna leave the plastic on it for now. We got a little pin. Slide up under there. I've been under this car so many times today. Ow! Must be something. You need to go. Come on. Oh, let's get to it. Oh. It's gotta be an easier alternative to put these fucking things in. Fuck me. There you go. Okay, you ain't going nowhere. Ugh. Fuck. Whew. That's dreading this one. Do I really have to take it off? I have to take it off. Fuck. Hmm. %. Fuck up all the time, man. Fuck. I made just enough room to work on everything I need to work on. You see? On the light, the suspension parts, have some water leaking on me in some spots. Busted one bolt. Went and picked up another fork and strut assembly. Couldn't slide it into the spot without taking that fork off of it, so got tired. Had nobody else capable of finding me one without it removed, so took a trip to the pick and pull. Got ourselves a new fork. There we go. Passenger side. Can't wait. All that fucking cursing and swearing yesterday, literally for one little piece of metal. That's all I needed to do. Alright, so now let's get to work. Alrighty, so here we are now. Everything's installed. Put a new line on there because I ended up piercing the line yesterday. Where was it? Right here. Right behind the bracket. Till she ended up cracking. Pretty decently worn out. Don't mind, also bent the shit out of it getting out of there. So I replaced this. Don't mind my zip tie job. It's holding. Put a new clamp in there. Finally this morning, got my axle and hub on. Went to Kenny U-Pull, got myself a new strut fork, which are impossible to find or get off in that matter. So we're gonna see how that goes. Gotta reconnect my tie rod, lift the front of the vehicle. This side's already fine, so I gotta come over to this side, raise this side, and then bleed my system. Bleed my power steering because we'll change the pump and it emptied itself, so I definitely have to bleed the power steering. Alrighty, now our discs are on, everything's ready. Just lifted the other side. Gonna pull this wheel off. Then I'm gonna try my best to align everything. My wheel alignment is shot completely, which is kind of understandable at this point, but whatever.